that just happened was nothing more than a trap set by Cris to lure Dio to take the bait. As the time stop ends, Dio is also sent flying by Star Platinum's punch. At this time, Dio is already heavily injured, and even one of his legs is broken. But luckily, there is a female store clerk next to Dio. By the time Cris arrives, Dio's wounds have all healed, and the poor female store clerk has turned into a freaking toy. At this point, Dio finally gets it. Although Cris can move in the stop time, the time must be hella short, so Dio quickly thinks of a way to easily solve Cris. Dio takes out dozens of throwing knives from behind him. Seeing this scene, Cris has a bad fucking feeling, but the next second, Dio activates the time stop, freezing him in midair. Then Dio throws all the throwing knives at Cris, but the throwing knives don't pierce Chris's body. Instead, they stop 10 centimeters in front of him. It turns out that the twisted Dio wants to test whether Star Platinum can block all the throwing knives. As the time stop ends, the throwing knives shoot towards Cris like bullets. Although Star Platinum has already done its damnedest to resist, the number of throwing knives is simply too many. In the end, Cris is still pierced by the throwing knives, but the cautious Dio then takes out another throwing knife and throws it at Cris. The throwing knife directly pierces Chris's hat. Then